Okay, I think we're live or something. Hi, welcome back to Railroads Online. My name is Tony Ortega, and I'm over here with Ben Mabry. Say hi, Ben. He's like super enthused. So, yes, we downloaded the recent beta patch. So we're checking out the physics mechanics. So I have it set to realistic here, and I currently have 6 cars loaded with cordwood. So this actually gives you the actual weights of the cars. So 21,164 pounds of cordwood per car, and I have 6 of those cars loaded. So let's calculate it out. 1,164 pounds times 6. So far on this train, I have 126,984 pounds of cord wood. So we're going to take a test run down to Freight Depot, which I just completed the track, or relayed some of the track to doing. Got other relaying track projects in the works, but at the moment, I'm just trying to get a handle on this physics engine. You know, I kind of like the foliage in the center of my track. It kind of gives it that sort of abandoned look. I'll leave it as is. Okay, switch his line for my movement. So this is going to be a problem. I have a little bit of an uphill swing here. Should be fine. I'm gonna put on some music because it's kind of sounding bare in the kind of sounding too quiet in the background here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing a version of Raise the Sun by Storm. Praise Celestia. Oddly enough, you know, Storm's kind of a Luna fanboy, but fair enough, he actually did songs for both of them. He did well, this is a cover of Forest Rain song, and then he did the song called Soldiers of the Night, which is inspired by this song, actually. But he seems to be a cool guy. I guess people have met him at conventions back in the day, though. You know what's funny is I've actually had more amicable discussions with NLR people than I have with Solar Empire, and yet Celestia is my favorite.
So I'm still thinking of my thing, Tony, and I'm trying to think of, I guess you would be, sorry, for those of y'all wondering, I'm working on a project of mine that I'm not talking too much about, but it's in the works, and I'm trying to think of names and things like that, and tier levels for this project.
Let's put it this way, it's a really cool project that I'm kind of under NDA to not talk about, so.
Well, I mean, as soon as there's actually enough forward momentum to actually talk about it, I will talk about it, and I will tell everybody about it, and I will be more than happy to have Tony, tell the whole world. But right now, it's such early phases and early stages that I don't want to rock the boat and get people gun shied away from it because it's really big. But, needless to say, coming in the future, it will be where everybody gets to have a hand in making it happen. Because literally, it's going to require a lot of people and a lot of moving parts to make it happen.
Indeed. It's like a train. You got to have a lot of moving parts to make it happen. Hey, Mark, how you doing, sir?
What what do they call the? It's not the CEOs. I guess it's like if you were the upper management. Not I mean not like. I don't mean like upper management like road masters or road foremen or stuff like that or ADMPs. I'm talking like CEOs, stuff like that. What do they call that? Executive management?
Yeah, like executive manager, something similar. Almost forgot to do one thing. I need to stick my live stream sign up on my door, so I'll finish uploading these cars and I'll do that real quick. That way people don't walk in on me streaming, trying to talk to me and stuff. So I'm trying to gauge how these physics will act and behave, so I have them set to realistic. So most actual railroaders are going to like this, so you're going to have to take the actual weight of your train into account when going up or downhill based on the locomotive that you are currently pulling, or using rather, sorry. So in this case I have a Cook Mogul locomotive here that should be more than sufficient for the train I've got, but again, it's going to take some getting used to, with how the braking handles, with how the getting the train up and going handles and all that stuff, and while it's going too. Because the thing to keep in mind is that this is all Lincoln pins and stuff, so you don't have air brakes to basically help you out at all. So Cook Mogul had its tractive effort buffed pretty good. So you'll be happy to know, Mark, that the Porter, doesn't matter which one, tier 1 or the tier 2, had its tractive effort massively nerfed from 6,000 and change down to 2,870, or basically 3,000 pounds of tractive effort. Basically, these will just be nothing more than yard switches, honestly. The Eureka did actually get... did the Eureka get a slight buff, Ben? Do you remember? As it seems to have gotten a little bit of a nerf as well. But
Eureka didn't get nerfed. No. Eureka didn't get nerfed. What wound up happening is... so if anything, Eureka got, I won't say buffed, but it didn't get nerfed. It basically got real life, if that makes any sense, because it's always had a high tractive effort. What did change with the Eureka, as opposed to the old version versus the beta version, is now instead of the Eureka stalling out on, you can have it maxed out at its maximum tonnage or pretty damn close to it, and it can still take off with it. Whereas in the other version, you could have it not even maxed out. You could even have it like half the tonnage or whatever, or even less than that. But what would happen is it wouldn't get going. That's why a lot of times you have to rock the locomotive backwards and then forward, because it was only doing it at 10 hertz or 10 cycles per second or whatever it was of the force application for the wheels. So you go, I have 5 cars or 10 cars on a 2% grade, but it's not going anywhere. So you set it backwards and you set it forwards and go again from a dead stop or whatever, because of the way the game frame rate and the forces are being applied to the physics on the tractive effort and all that fun shit, from what I was understanding.
Yeah, I do know that Can Gaming, K-A-N and then Gaming, did a video with Heist, one of the developers of this game, and they took a Eureka up something like a 4 to 5% grade, hauling 7 cars, and they said that's a pretty steep grade.
Oh, you're talking on Heist's railroad, right?
Yeah, that was supposedly on Heist's railroad.
Yeah, it was on Heist's railroad. He said that it was a 4% grade at one point, and they were able to get 5 cars?
Yeah.
Of fully loaded lumber, I believe it was.
Yep. So search up the YouTube Can Gaming, K-A-N, and then Gaming. Guy has a lot of really good videos on his channel about railroads online.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time on the game. I won't say I'm jealous, but I'm just like, damn, dude, I wish I could do that.
But you look at the climax, and yeah, I'm thankful you got me one of those, Ben, because 17,210 pounds of tractive effort right there. That got massive buffed. Massive buffed. Because it was like 9,000 and change previously. Now it's like 17,210. Heisler got buffed as well. 13,010. Cook Bogle got buffed. 11,872. Class 70 got buffed pretty good. 15,468. So basically the Class 70, Cook Mogul, Heisler, Climax are going to be your locomotives you're going to want to take on heavier trains. It's just attractive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your Eureka, that's going to be good on locals and stuff and some yard switching. If you want porters, yard switching only, basically. I guess I need to pull my train forward. Pull forth and multiply. So it's kind of like what you used to deal with on the real railroad, Mark, when you actually pulled real trains. You had to account for weight of the cars and the loads, all that stuff. It's also the reason why Andrew Beeman likes it too. It's like, yeah, you know, previously you could pull a train and not have to account for the weight of the cars or anything. Like for him, you know, being in a railroad or a train crew mindset, he'd be like, okay, I need to know what my train's doing back there, you know, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't like not knowing what my weights are and stuff. So from an actual train crewman perspective, I can see that. So I can see already that there's a huge thing going on the brakes. So with 8 loaded cars, go ahead. Okay, 7 loaded cars. Okay, so 7 times 21,164. Train's total weight is up to 148,148. 148. So yeah, that's the thing to keep into account there.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I hate the fees and shit like that that have to deal with this budget. It sucks ass.
Mark says it also helped in figuring out how much dynamic braking we needed. The weight. Yep. Exactly. So in this game, it's going to be different because obviously steam locomotives don't have dynamics, but it still does factor into your overall braking capabilities and stuff. So I'm going to do a thing here. I'm going to cut the train off here at 9 because I need to see what the limit is on the cook. Shouldn't be too bad, but I don't want to push it at the same time. Grade level is 0.
You can haul, I think, like a ridiculous amount of cars flat ground. It's only when you're going up grades. I think Han was saying Eureka could theoretically pull 65 empty flat cars empty with its current updated physics package on a flat, straight track.
Yeah.
So, 65 flat cars empty wise. I think you could get away with, I don't know, 20 loaded for the Cook. Because Cook has more track than the Eureka.
Oh, okay, so if you're asking what my ruling grade is, my ruling grade would be no more than 2%.
Well, I mean, like, the track you're going to take it through to. Like, are you going to go upgrade or downgrade?
Downgrade.
What's your grade going down?
2%.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And I made sure that it was no more than that.
Yeah, if you only feel going upgrade, just get a big difference.
Yeah, because I'll be taking loads downgrade and then empties upgrade between, say, log camp and, well, I could say Sawmill too, but freight depot in this case. One to 2%. I see that somebody's coming by my channel and just dropping lights and leaving. I still have one viewer, and it's Mark.
Yeah, well,
that's weird.
I'm sorry I'm not watching. I mean, I should, I would, I could, but
oh, don't worry, dude.
Banging my head away figuring out how can I raise enough funds for this project, and what will people be willing to pay, and what can I actually make money off of.
Yep. So I'm gonna test the other thing out too, because I have, you know, those two porters that you bought me a little while back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have those working in push-pull service for the yard.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Literally have Discord and Sombra working back to back. Oh, you stupid crane. Told you to go. Go.
Ugh. That is not good.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
No, I'm looking at some numbers.
Oh.
Don't like the number that I saw. I don't like the number that I'm seeing.
Hey Ben, you just want to hop on right around my railroad? I have the caboose on train.
Yeah, give me a second here. I'm looking at something, and then I'll jump on.
Yep. No worries. Take your time. Take your time.
I know.
Gonna be on for a few hours. So the main objective too that I'm hoping to do is build some. Well, is basically connect Sawmill via the main line to freaking freight depot, which I have the track technically built to it. I just need to build the yard and some of the main track into the Sawmill. Hey Tim, how's it going, sir? Personally, I have no problem with their idea of physics patch because, you know, I got used to playing Run 8, which also has physics as well that you have to account for when going up and downhill. Weights of loads and cars and all that stuff. So I now have like 11 or 12 cars loaded, and you can clearly see that the locomotive is a little bit more bogged down than it was. I'm gonna fix that little hump right there.
From somewhere beyond the horizon they came, seeing beauty amidst the battle. They took up our sad world between them and tamed it, bending it to their will. And when the earth was ready, they looked to the sky, and there gave us their greatest gifts. The sun to light the day, and the moon to keep watch in the night.
Did you guys know that Wendy's has a Discord server? Nope, I did not.
The slow heartbeat of our world.
Not that I'd actually really join it because, you know, it's Wendy's. But yeah, that's cool.
This is our foundation.
Not sure why they would have a Discord server,
All else follows.
but it's the thing. Yeah, most assuredly going to fix this section of track from here to here. That's a little hump.
Restless was the world we knew, and cheerless were the days. Our colors run together in an endless mirror maze. And then two sisters brought us out of discord's dark caprice, and gave us lights to guide us into harmony.
Yeah, Wendy's might have gone to Discord, taken away from Spotify. Night for sleep.
Memories are fading now, the fog begins to thin. The dreamer is awakened, life can begin. And all that's past is preface to the story of today. Now that harmony has come and driven dissonance away.
So this train, this bad boy will go down to the yard where I will detach its power and then pull my little switchers out. Dual yard switching. So yes, for those of you just now watching, this is the new beta patch. It's been out for a few weeks now, but decided to update my game and try it out. So this is the one where physics has been massively upgraded and is now a lot more involved.
Okay.
See, now you can see the carload shoving against the locomotive and it's forcing it to move forward after applying brake. Oh, wrong one.
Let's see.
So after I fill this cordwood car up here, the loaded cars will give me a total weight of, drum roll please, so total weight of 275,132 pounds. That's not including the weights of the flat cars and the caboose in behind. That's just the cordwood alone.
With one mind we can make, we can live. With a life one can take, one can give.
So just like on the railroad, train crews have to keep track of the weights of their train.
With a voice one can lift or
Some grades, especially on the BNSF and UP in Southern California, are pretty restrictive to how heavy the trains can actually be. And I'm specifically referring to like Cajon Pass. I think even the Blue Mountains in Oregon have similar restrictions too. I'll need to ask Jason on that one. Because I'm sure that some of their stuff is like 2.2 to 2.5%. Going up to the summit at Camella.
In this dream, there is no room for spite. Still, it seems only I can decide. I am lost, but
This is a logging railroad. No one ever said the track had to be super nice, but at least it's got to be decent. Yeah, derailment at Baker City. Or anybody that lived in Northeast Oregon for a time, like I did, would just call it Baker. I'm gonna go up here and throw this switch in my alignment too. Because this is the start of a downhill grade, about 1%. Shouldn't be too bad for braking, but let's just keep the train going. All right, the switch is lined for my movement. By the way, how do I sound to you guys? I sound fine? Should be coming through just fine. Making sure. I sound excellent. Okay. %33% regulator. Also, another factor that's going to be playing into this physics patch too is when you go into curves, that actually affects your momentum. So far on flat, the cook seems to be handling it okay.
Usually does.
What's that?
I said it usually does.
Yep. I'm definitely going to be changing this track, that's for sure. So I have no regulator, 20% brake, still rolling like fine wine. Yeah, Mark's absolutely correct. Curves do cause drag, especially very tight curves like that. And you can also string line on your curves too.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm active on Discord right now. That's how I'm talking to Ben. So this is the brake on 100%, going down 1% grade. So if one wants to stop their train, they're going to have to apply other brakes. So that one, and not get yeeted off the bridge at the same time. Yeah, Tim, I'm always active on Discord at least once a day.
Flash She read the spectrum when it takes flight, and she's steady, and she's steady, and she's feeling just right. Got the passion, the drive, the tenacity to win. In 10 seconds, man, she'll take your head for a spin. Sky is burning and it's turned to a tangerine peach, like the sun slowly setting over Huntington Beach. She's got a fire in her
Okay.
fire in her eyes. Supersonic strut means a fire in the skies. Brighten up to a warm and golden glow. Let it fill you all up from your head to your toes. Yeah, let that sun shine down on you. Every pony scream louder. 7 colors in the sky. Watch your dash on by. The heavens are covered.
This is narrow, 3-foot narrow gauge. Mark says either other brakes or put on the locomotive in reverse and apply a little throttle. Yep. It's another way of doing it, actually. This is the age of railroading, where you don't have air brakes, except for on the locomotive compartment. You don't have an air brake line throughout your train. So I'm gonna see how well this cook can actually get going on an uphill grade, 1%. Make sure your cylinder cocks are open, so you did hydraulic the heads off the cylinders. Yep.
Really fucking cute.
Okay, so she's getting her going backwards. Up 1%. Make sure your cylinder cocks are open, so you do not hydraulic the heads of the off the cylinders. Yep. It's basically so you don't blow your locomotive cylinders apart. I'm glad that the physics engine is no longer frame rate based. Wow, look at that. Wheel slip. That's awesome. Almost streamlined this curve. Yes, this is one thing that's going to get worked on. That is, without a doubt, a very tight curve right here. There's a very good reason why that locomotive is called Shining Armor. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it back another car.
I can see your fate has led you here. I see your fire.
Cylinder cock's open. Throttle is on, brake off.
It's not your day. You will fall when we take away.
Go close the cylinder cock so I don't lose a lot of steam pressure. Ah, yes, the locomotives do have sanders too. Definitely the sanders are going to apply very much here. So, Mark, very much. Wonder how heavy the caboose is. Doesn't actually give you the weight of the caboose. That's interesting. Because it's not technically a freight car. Oh, yeah, good song. Sander open, cylinder cocks open, reverser forward, regulator out, 16%.
Massive class of fashions, taking action, making traction, anticipate and plan invasion. Ran from the nation, where do they go? Acting evasive, we standing strong in a battle formation. Pedal to the metal, better settle vendettas. Never take your eyes off the enemy, defy the line. Lies on the line, look past the lies, and it's asinine. A call for the ones who left behind. That state of mind will get you killed. Days go by in soldier time, they mold your mind and you soldier time. Uphold the mind, celestial berserker, never to feel so nervous.
That's only 120 meg. That's ridiculous.
When you see this van a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Looks like it's getting a little busy in that tender. So yeah, pulling this many cars and having to switch it all yourself does get a little difficult. Don't want to give it too much power and basically pull those pens apart. Yeah, looks like I might be fine. I might have to bring it back a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring it back just a little bit. Might not want to leave the sander on and then waste all that sand. I'll just let the train weight bring itself back here. I don't have to apply any power. So it doesn't seem to be prone to derailing in the same way that it used to, Ben. Just making simple little reverse moves back that, and you string line like half of your cars.
Yeah.
In the most BS way. Hey Mark, in a steam locomotive, how would you handle a downhill situation with loads? So like I'll be going down 1 to 2% grades with these loads. Would I need to actually have some car brakes applied possibly? Kind of what I'm thinking along the lines of. 105,820. So this train will be nearly 400,000 pounds loaded. So 400,000 pounds loaded, going down a maximum of 2%, not including the weight of the caboose. Brian Mark's like, have at least 6 brakemen riding. Lol. Yes, they'll be my automatic air supply brakes. What's that, Ben?
Oh, it wouldn't be that bad, honestly.
No, he was joking. He was lolling.
I know he was joking. That's okay, that's about right. Okay.
Sarcasm is the best kind of chasm. Okay, ready to head out. Cylinder cocks open, sander on. Yeah, reverser forwards. Brake up. Bell. Whistle. You can actually see the little sand there going on the rails. I'm not really gonna need my sanding or my cylinder cocks here. He says the rule was 1 brakeman for every 6 cars on the real deal. Yep, I remember that somewhat. I mean, because of this physics patch and keeping that in mind, yeah, no more 55 car challenges, Ben.
No,
Not unless we can amass a massive crew.
It's going uphill. You gotta be worried. It's going uphill. That's easy. It's going downhill. You gotta be worried about.
Yeah. The only issue I'd take with this game for sure is that because of how the links and pins act, they tend to be pretty weak unless they change that in the for the physics. Turn the sander off.
Weak. It's what happens is what's happening is that the system keeps misrecognizing it.
Yeah.
And so the links come out of the pinhole, and the pin doesn't get recognized sometimes because it wanders too much in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they said that the links are currently set to be indestructible. Like, you can't break a link or a pin in the game. They're not supposed to be broken. What's happening is that the computer's having like momentary render lapses because the parameters are a little too wide for it. And so every so often it has a blitz and it goes, oh hey, the link's not in the pole. We're supposed to be, so the pin can't hold in the link. And so that's where you quote unquote break a link. When links are currently unbreakable. It's weird.
Probably to accommodate like single player play as well, versus like having a massive crew of people like they would have had in real life. So I have the locomotive, tender, and 1 car brake set to keep this train under control. I mean, I shouldn't have it at crawling at ants pace, but you know.
I believed what we had would last forever. After all the moments we spent together, were they meaningless?
Mark, you have been given full permission to yeet that comment. Not really a comment, it's just a bot doing bot things. I mean, you have to think that this is the best dynamic braking that they have is just applying actual car brakes back in those days. I mean, 1% grade shouldn't basically just permit a train to go absolutely out of control and be more than what the brakes can handle. 2% should be sufficient enough to give you a challenge, but 3% and up would give you real problems. 4%, in my opinion, would give you real problems. Mark, what's the maximum grade on the VNT? Like what they would have had or what they have now? So this is the flat part right here. %, you thinks? Train is kind of like a truck in one sense. You need when you get like a rolling hill action, you need some downhill speed to get just enough speed for the uphill. Steaming trees as I go by. So this right here is upgrade 2%. Come on, Cookie. You got this. So this right here is the new section of track that I just completed. So I'm going to be reworking this from where, right about where you see this bend in the track, all the way on up to log camp. That right there is the new section of mainline that I just laid. So right here is about the crest of that little mini hill. Whoa, whoa. That's too much power. Okay. And this is 2% downhill here. I think I have problems. I lost half of my train. Cool. I'll see what happened back here, because it looks like I just lost the log cars.
Them change before my eyes, destinies rearranged to my surprise. I tried so hard to
Yeah, they probably decoupled up here and then went coasting back.
white turned to blue and blue to white, harmony rewritten out of sight. What can I do to bring you back?
Okay.
Technicolor world has failed.
How did they decouple here? On straight track. Wow, game. Good one. No link or pin in here. I have an idea. I'll just come back and grab these with just the locomotive. I'll drop the rest of the load off into the yard itself. Because I'm not going to actually worry about shoving the train up the hill just to, or shoving the rest of the train up the hill just to go grab a handful of cars. My brakeman can wait there in the caboose for a minute. Like I said, I'll just run back with the locomotive and come back and get them. Let's check this side here. Yeah, completely lost the link and pin. Then I put in a new link and pin on the other side that was lost. So not lost, but you know, that detached. I better go through that switch, huh?
But there's not much I can do. The cure is within you. So hold on tight and open your eyes. Wake up now and see the truth. I'm here to show the world to you the way it was meant to be. So follow your destiny. This twisted future isn't right. Let's bring the real you to the light. I'm going to make you realize. So open your
Nice to let it stretch its legs for a bit before I have to start braking. So you say in one spot it was like what, about 3%?
Just not me.
Somebody's messaging. Maybe I should have streamer mode enabled here. 'Cause I'm
Your end or
getting-
my end?
my
I
end,
think it's
yeah.
my end. Okay, well, I heard it on. It was from me, but I don't think you could have heard me or should have been able to hear me. Let's put it that way, because I'm not doing anything.
I'm just gonna enable streamer mode anyway, so yeah.
I think it's a good plan.
Enabled. There we go.
light from the night, with the gust that compels your spirit where to go. But the ones that told you to be anything are the ones.
So this is the first time since building my yard. Oh, since I have Mark in stream too, I got something to show him.
Really stay on the ground. But those voices are the only thing.
Put on a little bit of regulator. See, track is laying for my movement.
Tell me I'm pushing on and on. And my soul, like the gale, will not fail with the breaking dawn. So long, I won't let myself falter from my path. I'm moving on. And the secret to youth is the dream that keeps holding on.
Hey Mark, there is the new and improved viewing platform named the Mark French Train Viewing Platform. Dedicated to you. So if somebody's standing up there and they see a train like this pull into town,
They said that you're weak, but what do they really know? I'll keep my eyes on the setting sun, like a beacon of hope that'll keep me flying on. Oh, you can't ever keep me from flying on.
Sorry about that. I'm just banging away on a keyboard over here like nobody cares.
honestly, I can't even hear you, dude. At least on the keyboard.
Get it. All right.
I'm pushing on and on, and my soul, like the gale, will not fail with the breaking dawn. So long,
How's your cookie doing?
let myself falter from my path.
Doing great. Just arrived at the yard with the part of the load that didn't break from the train, so
That's good.
yeah. I'm gonna go run with it after tying all these down and go get the half that did break. No, it's just Mark's train viewing platform. Definitely not a memorial, my guy.
Trying to figure out where I put my saved pages. Where is my stuff? Bookmarks.
So I'll be running light back up halfway to log camp. That shouldn't be a problem for this cook. A little bit of a downhill part right here. And definitely no steam applied for power. See, I like how my yard looks here. 23%.
Themselves away, just shun the moon and wait instead for sister's sunny day.
So I stopped for two reasons. One, to come up here, take in the view once again. Secondly, to throw that switch behind me so I can line for my movement.
Am I so wrong to wish that they would see things like I do? And am I so wrong to think that they might
Just wait till I get more cars in here.
Is that me? Do you want to do right now?
What?
I said, do you want me to do that right now then?
Well, that's up to you. I was just implying that either I will buy cars or you buy cars, whatever. Don't matter to me.
I think I'm gonna hang up for the next 2 hours. 95. Yeah, so for about the next hour and some change, I might just jump on and hang out with you for a little bit. My brain needs to take a relaxer and a breather because I've been working on it for some of the time today. Not as much as I should like or would like, but I've accomplished and achieved more than I thought I would. And hey, I knocked out 2 hard things. I figured out my DVD, Blu-ray aspect. I also got T-shirts kind of dealt with, and I'm working with somebody who might be able to. I fucking hate that I can't make. Did you know that the flying Rio Grande lettering for like your fonts that you can do on computers and shit like that, typing it up?
Yeah.
You can't find the bitch anywhere except for one guy who owns the software package for it. It's in a downloadable font. But then he has legalese going on saying, oh, by the way, you can't print it on T-shirts or badges or stickers or cars or models, none of that shit. I'm like, the fuck is the point of buying your goddamn package if I can't use it? But you can use it in publication. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess his thing is, if you can't credit me, you can't use it. I'm like, god damn it.
So why am I buying your package if I can't use it for anything? It's probably what's going through your head.
Well, my biggest screech about it right now is, I mean, for what my project is going to entail and involve, it'd be kind of cool to have the flying Rio Grande lettering, because we're going back to a time frame of between 80 years and 120 years of operation, when it was that lettering style that they created and that they operated underneath. Oh fuck, they even operated underneath that lettering style until they got bought out by the UP. Until they bought, even when they bought the Southern Pacific, they're still operating at that flying Rio Grande lettering. So
right.
They operated underneath that lettering for fucking 100 years. You know? So.
That's weird, man. Mark asked what happened to the snow. So this is the beta. So what they did, the snow is still in the alpha version of this game. This is the beta version with the new physics patch. So with the beta, they removed the snow. Main reason I downloaded this, well, 2 of them. One was to start working with and getting used to this physics patch, and second, I just got tired of looking at the snow.
Ironically enough, though, according to this, it says all content and images are copyrighted between 1994 and 2016 on the website. Does that mean? Let's see here. We can ask questions. It's just using the phones. What are these?
And that was just about perfect. That's weird that this train would have just decoupled right back here and stopped. I figured I'd bring the cook over this way. That way, you know, I had guaranteed tractive effort rather than dealing with the porters.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Because it's only 6 loaded cars. But knowing how much the porters got nerfed, they were overpowered, and they were overpowered. There's no doubt about that. Because I would find it rather unbelievable that they had like 6,000 and change in tractive effort pounds force or something.
Okay.
That's actually a nice picture. I'm going to take a picture of that. So I'm thinking this train right here, this section of the train will actually be going into the wood depots there at the yard. So I'm just going to bring it into the yard lead here. And then I'm going to fire up those porters and let them pick up this load. Load. And, you know, shove it into that firewood depot track right there.
Don't look back, it's too late to turn back now. Push through, daring do, you're gonna make it out alive. This time you won't let the danger overcome you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been all over the map.
What was that?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself.
So, Mark, am I doing the right thing in actually tying some of those cars down when I'm decoupling a locomotive?
Yes. Even on flat ground, you're really supposed to tie down at least 1 to 3 cars, depending on how many cars you got.
Yeah. I tied down 3 of them.
If you're on on the Durango and Silverton, when we were on the hill, which was out of Durango, which was, well, I said, once we were up by Hermosa, Rockwood, Tacoma, Needleton, all that kind of stuff, we were typically tying down between what the hell? Game? Really? What the fuck? Okay, I guess let's have a massive connection over here.
Life can seem like it's a little bit rough, but the top ponies never ever give up. Life can seem like it's a little bit rough, but the top ponies never ever give up. Enough. I wouldn't be if I sat and groaned and moaned about the times that I felt alone. I grew a backbone and I told myself and made a promise to never ever give up. I'm a stroller. Don't need a clover for luck.
Sorry. This is fucked
Yeah.
up all week too.
No worries.
Okay, that's weird. I can't think of the word I was going to use here. Yeah, go up to Durango and Silverton. Once we got up to Hermosa, we were kind of between about 50% of the cars down. So about half our tonnage we tied down on the grades.
Just to prevent, rollaway incidents and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. That was 100% problem that we were worried about.
I'm gonna detach that caboose too. So that's not going into the firewood track here.
Really?
Tie that down. Just topping this off with wood.
Oh, you got wood in it.
Oh yeah, woody wood.
Okay. Tony, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm seeming not to be able to get on your server. What the fuck?
I think I know what. Are you? I'm using the beta version. Did you download beta?
Oh, I might have to. You think I have to use the beta version, huh?
Yep.
Damn.
I know. It sucks.
Hmm.
Gonna have to get used to. Go ahead.
I said I haven't downloaded the beta version. I guess I'm gonna have to finally get on your server. I'm kind of torn on that, but I might as well. Fuck it, whatever.
Yep. Okay.
And if I don't
Orders.
like it, I can just do it, I guess.
Just undo it.
I can always revert. Holy shit, 355 megs of beta?
Yep. That's like more than the original game that we downloaded.
No, the original game was about 2.5 gigs.
Was it?
Yeah, it was over 2 gigs. I know that for a damn good fact. It was a huge file. Huge mumbo jumbo bad boy.
So that's how I have my porter set up, Mark. That right there. Push, pull. And I can operate both of them easily. I have to have these stupid things in an independent storage track, though. Well, not that I don't have enough on this side. Put them over here. Might as well save the game, so I don't have to do all that work again. Filling and loading a train and bringing it all down. Oh, I see. You over here, Ben?
I just joined in, so yeah. Should
Okay. Because I see you right in front of me. Ooh, that was interesting. From inside the firebox of the other porter. Wow. thing I like about the Porter 2 too is that Porter 2 as well, that it doesn't actually, it has a much bigger platform that you can use to stand in. I see you over there hopping around, Ben.
Where are you running off to, Tony?
I'm picking up these cars in the yard lead. Then I'm going to shove them back into the firewood track. And it takes you a lot longer to stop too. That's enough. Whoa.
Where are you taking these guys?
They're going into the cordwood, or not the cordwood, but the fire depot track. So, you know this firewood over here?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see the Firewood Depot.
Yeah, that's where these guys are going. They're getting unloaded there. Okay, we're gonna want to slow up here because the switch is not lined for our movement up ahead. As well, I'm gonna kick the switch over. There, the switch is lined for the movement. Okay, we're clear of this other switch back here. You can go ahead and start pushing back. All right, switch is lined for our movement. Bring her back 20 cars.
Okay, Sombra, that's brilliant.
What did he do?
He derailed somehow.
Sombra's not wanting to participate.
Nope.
And amazingly, the train is still going.
Oh, yeah, it's
Mark's like, oh yeah, bend the iron. Okay, we got about 15 cars to a stop. Ten cars to a stop.
I ain't running it. I'm not running it, dude.
Oh,
I am not on the train. I have no control over that. Damn it. There goes Sombra. Come on, you sorry
okay,
bastard.
that's interesting. I will apply the brakes manually. Thanks for letting me know.
God of Chaos is coming up behind Sombra right now.
Okay. I stopped these cars. Sober was just wanting to play.
Hardball, I guess.
I get this.
Perfect shot, I guess. I slammed on the brake just as you were able to knock it down.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm knocking these brakes off. Alright, go ahead and shove her back one car.
What the absolute fuck? You sure you don't have any more handbrakes on?
I can check, but I'm sure that I don't.
They had to have both these locomotives on to try to push this load.
Oh yeah. That's why they're push pull. But you are coming back. Go ahead, about a half a car to a stop. And that'll do it. Okay, go ahead and keep bringing her back. Oh. I was hitting it all wrong.
Give it a roll, she's got cutting.
But I don't have the power. May actually have to add in more track in behind you there. Okay, that's hitting. Gonna have to add in more track there behind you if we're gonna pull in
Well,
like a
if you
six
need
car.
more though, I don't think we're gonna need more though. I think you got plenty enough. Yeah, you got 21 out of 30. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Goddamn Sombra.
Okay, about a half a car. That should do it for speed there. Okay, that's hitting.
How many logs you got, Tony? It looks like you're almost filled up.
Almost at least another half a car.
Yeah, we're fine though. You don't have to add more road bed. We're good.
Okay, push it back just a little bit more so I can get register the hit. It's good right there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and decouple, tie down these cars here.
Why is that?
We're just leaving them here for the time being.
Okay. I didn't know if you already built the smelter or not yet.
No, we're not going to smelter.
I said, have you built the smelter yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I just got the track lead switch built though for the smelter. Yeah, go ahead and take the main line up there, Ben, and then push back. What the heck?
That
Sombra.
curve is not
Up to standard?
is not the snuff for the locomotives at all.
Nah.
I mean, it derailed the fucking porters, and those can take pretty much damn near anything curve-wise. Handbrake's already tied down, so I don't worry about that. I don't know how come it derailed or why it derailed or any of that mess, so... Oh, we both got the same locomotive, apparently. Funny.
So this is most definitely a slow speed curve right here. Whoa, that's doing things.
Because it's...
That's how you cheese re-railing.
It's the engine of chaos, what can you say?
Okay, you're good. That's kind of hard.
I got it ready.
Okay. Oh, hold on a sec. Just knocking these brakes off. All right. Move forward, Mon Capitan. And this is 2% going up here. Let me throw this switch in your favor here, Ben. Line for your favor. Line for
Why
your
do you
movement.
have them going up at 2% grade?
That is because that's how there's a hill right here. And I pushed the yard a little bit too far south.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa. Hopefully I can... No, I can't. I can't give the switch right there a special touch. Hold on just a sec. All right, Ben, you're aligned to go ahead and come back. We're just gonna put this guy in at the firewood depot on the locomotive service facility. What the? Okay.
What we have here, my little pony, you got nothing to fear. I hope I make it crystal clear. I'm just a better version of Sister Dear. You think
We're
This
just
is,
coasting. I don't have any power to this unit right now.
Yep. That's 2% grade there as well.
This is full power right now. It's not powerful enough yet.
Since we have Discord and Sombra over here, you want to switch out those tank cars too?
You can.
All right. Got about 10 cars to a stop. Just gonna have you run over this switch up here. Hold on, give it or stop here. Switch is not lined for your movement. Now it is. Go ahead and keep coming back. All right, that's good. Come forward.
What's the matter, Tony? You can't catch up.
No. Especially when you're on the highball like that. Wahahaha.
What's funny? Where are we supposed
Nothing
to
yet,
go?
everything. Back here at this firewood depot here. One you passed. Go ahead and bring her back.
I'm trying. She's being a little bit finicky with throttles out of first person mode.
Yeah. Okay, and you can stop.
Hold on, I gotta jump to different person mode here. Give me a sec.
I used to be the one stuck on
Yeah, that's hitting. That's good to know. Probably should actually put like a temporary storage track right here. All right, yeah, go ahead and push her back out onto the main line. We'll have to drop this car off at the yard.
Sorry, hold on.
That's all good.
I'm contemplating. I'm busy doing something over here. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm backing up now.
Okay.
How far back we going?
About another 7 cars. Then I'll have you stop and then we'll cross you over. All right, you're good.
I'm good, eh?
Oh, you want to use that crossover? Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, you're the operator. You're the railroad man. I don't care. You just gotta get me lined up where you need me to get to.
Yep, and once I hit this switch, you should be all lined up for the yard.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you into yard track 7.
I have to make a new email account. Damn it.
All right, you're all lined up for yard track number 7.
And I picked, car off on the fly and keep on rolling.
All right, you're good to stop here. Excellent. Yep, you're good to come forward.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I figured out?
Right. This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the bright side, at least some decided to do something right for once.
I know, right?
Poor little Discord didn't catch the memo though.
Whoa. Are you seeing that too? Discord is doing Discordy things.
Yeah, it's Discord for you, man.
What the fuck? Wow. A little storm of chaos never hurt anybody. Okay. I'll do this while you're dealing with that.
No, I'm sorry. I'm hearing what sounds like raindrops or creaking wood in my room right now.
You better go check that out.
Yeah, I'm perplexed, and I'm not quite sure what to make of it. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yep. No worries. Did you see that thing that Discord was doing there, Mark?
Okay, I'm back. Everything seems to be okay. It's a little bit strange. While I was hearing it, why I was hearing it today, whatever.
Welcome back. Okay, I'm coming back. Yeah, it was funny. That'd be something that Discord would do. Sorry, we've seen him do it in the show. All right, coming back.
Oh, we gave it the right name. That's the damn thing.
I'm all pinned and linked over there, or what?
You got a link in the front of this end, yeah.
Okay. Hard coupling. Bumper cars.
I just stopped, not you. If it makes you feel any better, the link intends to learn where it belongs. Got it.
All right, so we're gonna cross over on this little jumper track here. Right here. All right, you're good here.
Okay.
Only
I'm
place
gonna
as
have-
far as. Go ahead.
I'll have to jump off real quick. I got somebody calling me. Be right back.
Yeah. Trapped in a vortex of chaos. You know, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna try that that thing that you sent to me, Mark. Definitely has like an 8-bit sound vibe to it. Sounded good when I was listening to some of it earlier. I really wish that I had a before and after picture so I can compare this particular crossover to what it used to look like before it got changed to what it looks like now. Actually, why did I switch that over, honestly? Because I have to switch over to main one anyway. I think I need to make a fresh cup of coffee. Definitely. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna crush Ben. Oh, dang it. I'll be right back. I gotta run and do something too. Be right back. Just going to go make some coffee.
diabetes, 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 diabetes.
Indeed, diabetes. Oh, so Titanic Honor and Glory did a thing today. They have released the rest of the explorable spaces on Titanic for demo 401 today. Actually, they will be today at exactly 9:59 p.m. Pacific time. So I think I'm going to actually be hopping over to play that here in a couple of hours. So having said all that too, I'm actually going to be off of here in about 30 minutes because I'm going to go walk down to the store. I am craving some really awesome orange juice with a lot of pulp. So that's an absolute must-have. Oh, I see. Somebody sent me a message I didn't see until now. Right. So we're going to switch screens here and get right back into it. Do a thing. But I did get some coffee all refreshed, ready, and made me to consume. Oh, you bet, man. I'm getting some of that real Florida orange juice, that Tropicana stuff, the good stuff. With pulp. A lot of pulp. I'm kind of like that weird guy that likes his orange juices so much pulp that it might as well just come out as like a orange slushy or something. I think I better let my boiler pressure get back up. So I'm down below 75 pounds. Because I didn't realize that it was that low. Must have been gone long enough. Not only do I like OJ, but also it gives me my daily dose of vitamin D. Speaking of vitamin D, I need to go take some vitamin D. D D D D D D D D D D D D D D. Now I've got my vitamin D all in hand. Important to take while in the wintertime, especially in Western Washington. Not enough sunny days to go around. Alright, boiler pressure's all back up. While we are here, I'm going to take you guys and show you guys the new track that I've built up to Sawmill, but haven't actually connected Sawmill yet. I was going to try to do that today, but obviously I'm not going to get around to it. Hello. Hello. That's as backwards. Just like school. Yeah. Vitamin D, vitamin C, and vitamin K, and ink. Some of the other essentials that the vitamins and minerals that nobody talks about. So, to give you the brief tour, so previously when you guys saw this particular section of track, it was only built up to just past where this crossover is. Didn't continue on beyond that, but now as you see, it curves around. Very nice little curvature right here. It effectively has an S-curve, so that's the track that goes up to Log Camp, the one on the incline there. And you can sort of see the sawmill in the far distance there. Or not sawmill, but yeah, sawmill. Go into this straight, come around this other curve here. And then you have this double crossover here. So this line that goes off to the left, that is going to be the new line that goes to the smelter. This is the current end of track. Okay. Guess I'll have to re-rail, but yeah. So this line here, the first switch you saw over there, that comes out this way. This will be the line that goes to the smelter, which is that way. This line here will service the, will form part of the balloon track that will service the beams, cordwood, or beams, logs, and dimensional lumber. This will form the other part of the balloon track here that will go up to directly through lumber. And this will also feature a portion of a small, like 4-track yard here, so I could do some switching here as well. And this will actually just be the other side of the 4-track yard. Not sure what I'm going to do with this, but I'm going to do something. Oh, this will be the bypass track for log camp, sawmill, and freight yard. Sorry. I'm definitely not fructose intolerant there, but I love some good orange juice. Some juicy orange juice. Turn around, you piece of crap. There you go. Wow. Okay. Throw that switch on. So yeah, that's the tentative plan. Whoa. Okay, how? Like, legitimately, how was the brake not applied? Stupid game. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of this right now, so I can basically give you a very good, very solid idea of what's to come. Might as well just cut all this down. Yeet. And I don't mean just yeet. I don't mean just yeet. Not just any yeet, but yeet with the power of the railroad gods. I don't know what my connection is doing. Seems to be back. So when it comes to yeeting trees, I'm not just gonna do... I messed that up. I definitely need one of those push buttons that switches voice effects. Yay, that's good. I'm back. So, speaking of yeeting trees, I'm going to yeet all these trees in this section here. And I don't mean just any yeet, but yeets with the power of the railroad gods of powers not imagined before. or sense. And you better believe that. So, might as well just cut all this stuff down. I mean, because tomorrow, the building for this sawmill will begin. Well, that was almost bad. Luke, feel the power of the yeet. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Clear cutting time. So this should take up the next 20 minutes. So I'm just going to talk to you guys in the meantime. Eat 'em trees. A yeet a day keeps the trees away. Indeed it does. We don't need them. Air doesn't need them. Nobody needs them. Yeeshin for deletion. You know, this brings back This makes me think, where have I seen this before? Oh yes, I remember. I've yeeted trees here in this very spot. A perfectly good spot for a nice little 4-track yard. You know, this music is making me think of a certain game that I used to play back in the day. On the good old NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, I'm that old. It's giving me ideas. Ideas are dangerous. Except a couple of people actually covered this song live. Actually, I think it's the same person, but multiple tracks. Let's see here. Yeah. This right here. Contra. I'm listening to it a little loud. I'm just gonna shut up and listen to it now. I'd say Pong is just a little bit before my time. But I have played it though. My family did own an Atari system as well. Atari 3600, I believe. Yeeting trees at light speed. That game just screwed up your TV screen. Yeah. Didn't do anything with my TV screen, fortunately. But I've heard of that happening. And believe you me, if that actually happened, my mother would have yeeted that game out so hard, we would have never played it again. Yep. They evolved in a pretty short period of time considering the crash of 1984. And then nicely recovered after that. And the fact that people still remember games like Contra to this day, and then they make covers of their original theme songs, covers like the one you're listening to right now. It's just how legendary some games really were. See, this song right here is helping me to hyper focus on cutting all this. Trying to think what level this particular song is from. I think it's from a boss battle level. Yeah, it is. It's a boss battle level song. It's those, I think it's the boss battle theme. We have to fight those two eyeball looking things. And that's just in Contra. Well, that's that part clear cut. This time, unlike last time, I'm just gonna build a temporary thing. Because I need to see what it is I'm doing. Yeah, Contra was a real fun game to play. So many memories of that one. Are you not going to participate with me here? Okay then. Classic finish right there. Okay, so this is going to give you a pretty good overview of what I want my yard to look like. So, can't zoom in, but you can actually see where the main line comes in. The smelter track is going to basically come along this section here, go out through the valley. Then I'm gonna build a like a 4-yard track like right in here somewhere. This one here should remind you. Pong. Yeah, that was just that. Pong. Dun, 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 dun. That was the original Pong theme. Of course, everybody knows this one. Sort of, that's a remix. Probably one of the most iconic themes in all of gaming. World War II. Have you ever played the game called 1942? I think was the name of it. Yeah, it was 1942 arcade. It was an arcade game, but I think it was ported over to the NES and the Sega Master System. Let's show you real quick. Switch over to display capture. Display capture. Okay, here we go. 1942. So you got the arcade, the long plays. These are like an hour and 6 minutes, and then you have the long play, the NES version. Check out the. Yeah, let's check this out. So 1985, 1942. I have played this game. It's a classic game. Ew. Can't smack on those sound effects because that's what they were back then. Oh, sorry. Though I must admit the sound effects these days would kind of get on my nerves after a while. So this is 1942. The other one I used to play too, along with my brother, we used to play Top Gun, the NES version. Okay, that's annoying. So we played Top Gun. All caps. I think Top Gun actually had more complex sound effects. Yeah, it sure did. So you played Warbirds, Air Warrior, Thermovic, and IL-2, and Pacific Fighters. I heard of Pacific Fighters. Never heard of the other games, though. Man, your selections were a lot more simple back then. Not like games today, where it would just be complex choices. So my brother and I used to play this game a lot too. That's a lot of memories right there, not gonna lie. Check out Air Warrior then. Air Warrior, Windows game 1996. This does this look familiar? Yeah, the fact that it was EA, that tells you everything you need to know instantly. Yeah, this would be the reason why I never heard of Air Warrior, because it was a PC game. Back then, I hadn't I haven't converted over to the PC Master Race. Oh, you got joysticks, all this. That's nice. They had a choice of joysticks, different controllers. Rudder pedals. If you had like an actual rudder pedal console setup, that's pretty rad. So let's see how this game is. So I wouldn't be surprised if there would be like a version of this game on Steam or something like that. Might actually check it out. if they have one. Let's go to Steam and see if they have one. Sorry. Okay, what's their search function? Mech Warrior 5. Anti-air demo, but I don't see Air Warrior on here. Engine starts, engine stopped, engine starts. Oh wow, this game graphically reminds me of a certain racing game that I used to play. It was like a 3DO kind of racing game with really cool race courses and stuff. And like see-through loop-de-loops. Okay, that's interesting, not using the runway there. So that's your altimeter there. Huh. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so you still have your CH product stick. Rudder pedals never really worked. My stick is Pro Combat version. Yeah, probably back in those days, you know, rudder pedals were kind of like a gimmick. They never really worked, although newer equipment would work these days. Seems like he's just flying, he's just rolling over his airfield. And he's just gonna hit that building. And smack. Him dead. Kinda didn't stick to the runway, buddy. Yeah, if they ever come out with like a slightly updated version of this game, I'll check it out. Let's check out what it's like without seeing this clown having to run into stuff and not flying his plane. So this is definitely what it's like with you flying your plane here. That's interesting. Man shot down. Basics. SOG. Yeah, War Thunder's alright. I play that occasionally. My mom used to play Miss Pac-Man back in the day, by the way. Okay, so this gameplay seems kind of cool. Barrel's at 100%. Your altimeter's all over the place. Your pitch angles all over the place. Doesn't seem to be too bad for an older flight sim. If I had the money, Mark, I'd get you internet, a computer, and a decent place to live. First, a decent place to live, then a computer and internet. Even gives you your G-force meter. Nice. So this is a P-15D. These maps had to be huge for the time for these games. Yeah, I know I promised to get off by now, but this is intriguing. It shows that I'm streaming. Wow. All right. I guess we'll finish up what we're doing here and get off stream. Go away, notifications. Nobody wants you. Or likes you, or cares for you. Okay. Let's play some of the actual in-game music here. I'll save this for now. I'll keep this here temporarily so I can get an overview of my yard. So this will not be a permanent platform, unfortunately. So again, this will be smelter, sawmill, yard, sawmill. Yard, and sawmill. Okay. So a 4-track yard should suffice around here. And I'm going to delete all of this track here, by the way. So technically at this point in time, the sawmill is actually connected to log camp. So I can actually run trains from Freight Depot via the log camp to the sawmill. But I'm going to relay a lot of this track. So tomorrow, that's, I think, what we're going to be primarily focused on. Today, I just wanted to see what operating the physics would be like. And yeah, so far I like it. I would have no problems personally adjusting to the use of physics because I've gotten used to that with other games like Run 8, for example, that rely on similar physics kind of model. And this will all be gone as well, by the way. Before I do anything. Before I do anything at all, I'm going to actually couple these back up. Jeez, Ben, you make water. No, fair enough. They have been used for a while, so yeah. They did actually decrease on how much water is actually used in these borders, which is good. I'll just use the stock boiler pressure that I have. Back the locomotive up. Perfect. Taking pictures of myself. All right, so that's gonna conclude it, guys. I gotta make a run to the store so I can satisfy my need for orange juice. That's an absolute must. So thank you guys, those of you who did. Thank you, Mark, for tuning in as always. May you guys have a wonderful night. I shall see you back here tomorrow afternoon at about 2 o'clock Pacific. Peace.